Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk About Singing. My name is Marco. I'm a singer, songwriter, voice teacher from Italy, living in New York City. We're here with another reaction. Christina Aguilera just performed at the Latin Grammys. You know, I already reacted to Christina singing in Spanish. I did No es que te extrañe and I did Cuando me acuerdo de ti. You can see it here in my channel. If you watched my previous video, you probably know how much I love Christina, especially when she sings in Spanish. I'm very curious to watch this performance because she performed Cuando me dé la gana with Christian Nodal. Before we go into it, I want to remind you that you can book a free class consultation session with me. Check out the description of this video, all my links are there. And don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe. But now let's watch Christina at the Latin Grammys.
Christina Aguilera! Recibamos a dos cantantes.
What? That was so good. Oh my God, that was so good. Yeah, shivers. Holy sh... All right. Damn, okay. All right. It's just like... All right, let's... Okay. That was amazing. That was really beyond my expectation in so many ways. I love that she's doing ranchero music. How cool is that? That was the last thing I expected from Christina Aguilera. As I said in my previous video, I love that with this new album in Spanish, she's not just translating her pop songs in Spanish, but she's going full Latin. I mean, you can get more Latin than this. I love how her voice comes out in Spanish. I don't know if the language itself having these open, bright vowels affects her voice in a way that her voice opens up and brightens up, but I think that there's a quality in her tone that comes out when she sings in Spanish that is unheard in English. I'm a fan. I'm an absolute fan. Christina, just keep singing in Spanish. One thing that I have to give her credit for is how good she is at bringing her own personal sound and stylistic choices into a genre that is not her usual one. I mean, when you sing ranchero music, there's a way of doing it. And she is totally delivering great vocals, and she is absolutely killing it without really singing in a traditional way, in the way that ranchero music is usually sung. And somehow it works. I love when this happens. I think that that is the evidence of a great artist. When a singer has such a distinctive sound and knows their own voice and their artistry, they are capable of singing every genre, adapting their voice to the genre without changing their voice, but bringing their own sound into it. I think she's doing a fantastic job at this. You know, ranchero music is usually so clean and bright, and she's putting that distortion that is typical of her sound, but she's doing it in a different way here. She has those little growls, right? That little like that, like she does it in the verse as soon as she starts. I think that somehow she does it to highlight a certain phrase that she's saying, certain words, to give it more of like a passionate, intense feeling. But can we talk about Christina Nodal? Oh my God, my poor heart. He's amazing. I have to say that I was not really familiar with him. I'm just gonna go and listen to his whole discography right now. That, oh my God, that tone, that voice, that is typical ranchero singing, full chest, so powerful, so perfectly placed, vibrato, bright open tone. I love this type of singing. I'm so curious and fascinated by it. Is there anybody who teaches that? Because I would love to dig more into it. It's something for me that has a classical sound without necessarily being classical. You know, it's not operatic, even though it has elements of opera. It's kind of like a continuation of something classical that entered the Latin world and became something of its own. But definitely he's given it all. And oh my God, that belting is so perfect and so precise. The vibrato is constant and steady. The tone never really goes into mixed, even though sometimes you hear elements of mix in his chest, but his chest voice is just like dominating the whole performance. And do you see how his notes are so well connected? There's never a sense of effort or pushing or straining. He's just soaring up there. At a certain point, he belts out a B flat 4 and sustains it with vibrato. I mean, he's singing in her key, you know, he's not even trying to like, he's not dropping the octave or doing different melodies. He's doing exactly what she's doing in the same key. Oh my God. Whew. And it looks like he's not even trying. He's just chilling there, belting his heart out. Wow. I can't wait to watch this again. I love how the two of them have such completely different sounds, and despite that, they perfectly blend. This duet is great. Each of them are doing their own thing, but they're both doing great justice to the song. I love when singers who have very different voices collaborate. Sometimes it doesn't go that well exactly for these reasons. Sometimes the different styles don't blend very well, or sometimes the contrast is too strong. In this case, I feel that we have, again, Christina's growly, distorted, bluesy voice, and then you have total ranchero, clean tone, belting, vibrato, and somehow they perfectly blend. It's crazy how Christina is also able to incorporate riffs and runs in every single thing she does. That's kind of like her signature. It seems like she just cannot help doing it. But I think it's really cool that even in this case, if you think about it, when there is that little instrumental part and she does that little riff like da 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 da, even in this case, pay attention to how good she is at riffing in the style that she's singing. She's not doing something that is like soulful or bluesy, or she's not like extra singing or doing unnecessary runs. She does this little riff that melodically perfectly matches the arrangement and the style. It sounds like something that the guitar could have done, something like dun 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 dun, you know, something like that. So she's really using the embellishments in a musical way to enhance the style that she's in. She's hitting a lot of higher notes here. When she goes into the 5th octave, she has some C sharps that she sings. I love when she does that upper C sharp when she belts and applies her distortion as usual, and then she holds it. And even her melodic choices, like at the end when she goes Cuando me de, da, 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 da. There's always something that she does that it's like a little change, a little embellishment, but it's so beautifully written and melodically coherent to the style. Again, like I can't stress enough how good she is at putting her voice and her styles at the service of a genre that is not her usual. I love it. I loved it. This was really a great performance, and I'm gonna watch it again and look for more details, but I am absolutely impressed beyond my expectations. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know if I forgot to mention something. If you like this performance, if you are fans of Christina or Christian Nodal, let me know if any of you sings ranchero and wants to give me some classes. I'm open to learn. I would love to sing this style. And give me some recommendations of ranchero music to listen to. I want to expand my knowledge of the genre for sure. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe. I'll see you soon with another reaction. This is Marco. Let's talk about singing. Ciao.